Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Kevin?
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Friday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Greg for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
And now Sacramento on the break with some arc, and there's the nice layup by Fox.
I mean, when you think of Fox, quickness comes to mind. He's downright lethal in the open floor.
Bounce pass, Rubio. Here's Saric. Ayton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Rubio looking around. 6 to shoot. From deep.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Fox.
Yeah, he's evolving into a more well-rounded scorer. Hield really showing his toughness right there, finishing off these types of shots.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Rubio finds Saric. No good that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Fox off target with his 3. The Suns have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Oubre against Barnes. Oubre can't get it to go.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Count that one.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. Searching for their first points of the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Rubio outside. Back to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the jumper is on the mark.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move had his man grabbing for air.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Shots good by Dedmon.
They've come out with guns a-blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
Suns trail by 6. Rubio outside. Here's the floater.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
Kings leading now by 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hield. Some solid defense from Saric.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
No good from Booker. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. The pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. It's Dedmon, top of the key. Clock at 6. Hield outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
A nice shot by Booker.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Saric kicks to Rubio. Saric looking around. Pass to Oubre. Shoots the 3. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Kings leading now by 4. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. It was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love him.
And Phoenix has possession. Sacramento making their last shot. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes outside, takes a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Barnes has got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rubio with it. That's tipped. Top of the key. Sacramento grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right wing. Four on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Booker. Here's Saric. Bagley with the rebound.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Fox passes to Dedmon. Here's Hield. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Oubre. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Suns trail by 8. Rubio outside. Dishes it to Ayton. No good from outside. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense, and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Saric. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. And that one misses. And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the Suns miss again. Kings leading now by 6. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Now Johnson. Rebound by Bielitsa. Here's Giles. Passes to Bielitsa. Over Johnson. Bielitsa misses. And Phoenix has possession. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Baines. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Johnson against Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little.
Suns trail by 8. And here's Booker. 6 points for him. Now the pass to Baines. The 3 from Johnson. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Baines dishes to Kaminsky. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Here's Baines. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're leading by 8. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now Ariza. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. It's Bielitsa up and in from the low block. And the Kings lead by 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Suns making a switch here. Okobo's checked in. Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Okobo. Baines passes to Okobo. Johnson outside. Poked loose. Here's Ferrell. It's blocked. They recover it. Bielitsa with the bucket. So it's Phoenix now, down by 12. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Johnson finds Baines. Okobo looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ferrell. Baines with the block. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Johnson a wide open look. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And he gets it back.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Suns trail by 12. Here's Okobo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Farrell. Pass to Bielitsa. Now, here's Holmes. Passes it to Farrell. Baseline jumper. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Okobo. A three-pointer, no good. Sacramento leading by 10. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Suns have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Sacramento's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Farrell. No points in the game yet for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Johnson with it from deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Kings on top, up 11, and back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, we've got Frank Kaminsky. He's out there with Aaron Baines. Bridges out there with Tyler Johnson, and it's Okobo in at the 1. No good on the free throw. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope. because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And Chris, last season, Bogdanovich shifting to the role of sixth man for the Kings, but he flourished in that spot.
Yeah, and even though he was coming off the bench, Bogdanovich got plenty of chances and minutes. He was given the green light to shoot with the second unit. He also did a fair amount of facilitating as well.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, when you think about the Kings, you know they are going to let it fly. The team is loaded up on players deadly from outside. They've adapted and embraced the long ball era.
Here's Baines. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Farrell. For three. But he recovers it. The pass to Bielitsa. Here's Giles. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Giles, that's good.
I mean, a very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 14-point game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. No good that time, and the Kings going the other way now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And the shooting with this Kings team last season, Chris, a major strength, as you said.
Yeah, and their whole offense has benefited from it, Kevin. I mean, they were 4th in the league in three-pointers last year. Finding points won't be a problem for the Kings going forward.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Kings. 4th, the Suns.
And these are two teams that excel at punishing opponents for their mistakes. I mean, they certainly did that last season.
Here's Farrell. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich, how he performed last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
First one falls for him.
And a sudden departure from L.A. for Luke Walton. Landed with Sacramento almost immediately. Seems like he escaped some dysfunction upon leaving L.A.
Yeah, Jay, we all heard the reports that there was a lot of backstabbing during Walton's last year in L.A. Sure feels nice for him to get a fresh start, especially with the front office that wants him there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Akobo, the pass to Rubio. In the corner, it's Oubre over Barnes, and the Suns miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Count the basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Suns trail by 20. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Okobo, covered by Heel. He had a nice open look right there. Okobo's got 5 now.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Farrell kicks to Barnes. Holmes, the bounce pass. That's tipped.
What timing on the rejection. Sorry, not just accomplished on offense, but a remarkable defender as well.
Pass to Okobo. And there's the feed to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Rubio. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost.
Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a two-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
Now here's Ayton. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Saric, that's good.
Well, you can't let Saric get comfortable shooting from mid-range. I mean, once this happens, it's a wrap.
Here's Farrell. Healed outside. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the miss by the Kings. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Phoenix, trailing by 13. And it's Oubre off the drive. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Farrell, and it's denied.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Farrell can't hit.
And he'll be happy with there in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Kings leading now by 11. Trying to get something going. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting, 90% from the line.
The first free throw is good. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Kings also making a change. Dedmon's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns trail by 13. Now Rubio. Up and in on the layup. Rubio's got 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Farrell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Booker had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Farrell passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
This is what Bagley does. I mean, he tries to get inside often and finish with this kind of force.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Sacramento making some changes. Reza comes in for Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Farrell. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 13-point game. To the paint. Sharch dishes to Oubre. Pass to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 9. Kings leading now by 10. And here is Fox. Hield outside. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Bagley with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Here is Rubio. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Booker finds Sharch. Rubio with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Booker outside. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Ariza, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kelly Oubre. And even though, Chris, he isn't the athletic dynamo he once was, the length of Ariza is always a factor.
Yeah, I mean, for years now, Ariza has been a nuisance for opposing scorers with his reach. And Kevin, you know he's great at contesting shots, and he's good for at least 1 or 2 takeaways a game.
Free throw good from Trevor Ariza.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you could say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. Back to Oubre. Looking to end the run. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 2nd bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Oubre passes to Ayton. Poked away. It's stolen by Bagley. Ariza goes in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, you know I'm partial to Sacramento power forwards. And Bagley looks to be a great one. His ability to shoot and finish inside is going to make him a weapon for years to come.
So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Oubre. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa comes in for Bagley, and it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. Here's Booker. He kicks to Kaminsky. Phoenix, no good that time either. And Chris, in his rookie year, Bagley needed some time to adjust.
Yeah, the Kings brought him along slowly, but about halfway through the season, he turned it on. Bagley looks like another standout player from a loaded 2018 draft class.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Ariza. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Ricky Rubio. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Fox. Dedmon. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Bogdanovich against Booker. Kicks it to Johnson.
Well, the Kings decided to move on from Coach Yeager last year. I mean, he did help rebuild that team. Give him credit. They felt like Luke Walton was the choice to get them to the next level.
And for Walton and this team, they sought him out as soon as he was available.
Yeah, and you have to like the situation he's walking into. I mean, Yeager was the longest tenured coach for the team for quite some time. Having some stability and leadership showed up in the win column during his tenure.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Oh, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
1:15 left to play here in the half. Here's Ariza. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 20. Now, here's Bridges. To the middle, and stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Bogdanovich, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, when you look at the skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst.
Take a break.
Comes in full energy every time, and if he's hitting his shots, you just ride that wave of scoring.
And he knocks down the first one. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Johnson finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Fox. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The dish now to Dedmon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Booker with it. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison, shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other, trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When this balance scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to, feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kings leading now by 20. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. And it's Fox in at the point.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Booker. Saric outside. Rubio against Fox. Rubio dishes to Booker. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
the unpredictable nature of Sark. I mean, it helps him on this end. He's great at forcing the issue and getting these fouls.
Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. And he sinks the second.
Well, I just like the all-around game Sark possesses. I mean, it translates well this day and age. He's a big man who can do it all. Score, pass, rebound, defend. He's tough.
Now, here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton. Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year one and a year two player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
No good on that one.
Well, the improvement we saw from Fox was a big reason the Kings were a surprise team from last season. He emerged as one of the team leaders early on, and he is still the playmaker for this team going forward.
Second free throw, no good. And with Fox leading with his playmaking, the difference was clear.
Yeah, Kevin, he grew up so much during his rookie season. I mean, how he sees the court, when he's going to attack. The results showed up both in assist totals as well as his efficiency when he was the one taking the shot.
Here's Booker.
Who's got Booker?
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
I mean, dunking is simple for Sark. He just needs good positioning.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Rubio, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Hield. Goes back up. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 6.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Suns trail by 21. Now Rubio. He's got 5. Saric outside. Passes it to Oubre. Down low. Here's Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Fox looking it over. Dedmon kicks to Hield. Outside, Fox. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Fox. And that's now 8 points for Buddy Hield. Phoenix with the ball. And here's Rubio. And the pass to Booker. Saric outside. And the Suns get it back.
That athletic.
Yeah.
Wow.
jumped out of the gym.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Fox goes in. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. Fox finds Bagley. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Šarić. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Sacramento. Suns trail by 19. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
For Phoenix, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Now Bagley, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Got a piece of it. Bagley, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And here are the Kings now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Hield. Back to Ferrell. Barnes outside. Oubre with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Out that one. And the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Booker.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Here's Ferrell. He has 6. Here's Bagley. And that time, also a missed shot. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Holmes passes to Ferrell. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Suns have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Rubio outside. And the rejection by Holmes. Ferrell kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Oubre. Barnes can't get it to go. Suns trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Ferrell. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Holmes. And it's blocked. And Richaun Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Suns making a change here. Okobo's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Fox is checked in. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 16-6 run. Ayton in the high post. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Bridges, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And a change for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Bagley. Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Pass to Hield. Barnes outside. Up top, Holmes. It's blocked. Over Ayton. Holmes kicks to Fox. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and a work in progress for sure. But the more Fox tries his luck from there, the better he'll become.
Suns trail by 12. Here's Okobo. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Booker. Over Hield. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Johnson in for Booker. The pass to Giles. On the wing, Barnes. Hield outside. Over Johnson. Hield can't hit. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 12. Pass to Baines. He dishes it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ayton missing. The Kings shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson for 3. Tips it. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Fox. Up again. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Johnson. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
And here are the Suns now. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Okobo. 7 points in the game. Baseline J on the way. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Suns. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa. He's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Riza comes in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovic in for Hield. Bogdanovic finds Bielitsa. Here's Giles. A 3 from Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Baines has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Giles.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Bucket is good.
Just amazing focus from Ariza. Despite the contact, he nails these shots off the drive constantly.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 5. Dishes it to Baines. Bridges for 3. But they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Surprise everyone by passing out of his shot. What a fantastic dish.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bridges.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Fox passes to Giles. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. It's Bielitsa, just 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Ayton. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Pass to Rubio. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Off target from three-point range.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And the turnover again by Sacramento. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Kings.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Now here's Rubio. He's got 5, knocked loose. And now the fast break, Fox with the ball. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Suns trail by 12. Rubio with it. Passes it to Bridges. There's the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Bogdanovich finds Bielitsa. Yep, that one goes in there. Bielitsa's got 6.
Now, this is Bielitsa's game. He's ready to fire as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Inside. Here's Ayton. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rubio and Johnson pairing up in the backcourt. Bridges out there with Ayton. And it's Baines in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day 1 for the Suns.
And the first one drops.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Sharch checked in for Aaron Baines. And a change for Sacramento. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Harry Giles. Ayton hits them both. Here's Fox. To the inside, and stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance over Ariza. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Ariza.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
And that one falls for Rubio. And the Suns making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And so he's able to get one of two.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Kings leading now by 12. Now Bielitsa. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Rubio. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Bagley, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. The Suns shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Rubio, the pass to Oubre. He kicks it to Ayton. Over Dedmon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Up top, Fox. Covered by Rubio. Bagley. Some solid defense from Šarić. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Fox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Suns trail by 10. And here's Rubio. Here's Šarić. Kicks it out to Johnson. Rubio outside. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. That one falls. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
There's the pass to Dedmon. Looking to get back on track here. Bagley, no good. Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Šarić with it, picked up by Bagley.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Šarić, and slam dunk by Šarić.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
The wide open look here for Fox. No good on the 3. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 13-4 run. Rubio against Fox. Oubre outside. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
First free throw is good. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. Hields checked in for the Kings. Ayton hits them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fox against Rubio, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Ayton.
A gear-shifting player who keeps you on your heels. I mean, Fox, he's great at picking up contact.
Free throw good, Fox. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Chris, when Bielitsa is on the floor, he certainly gives this offense a different look.
Yeah, Bielitsa does a fantastic job spreading the floor and opening the lanes for the rest of the team. He doesn't have to play 30 minutes to make his impact felt out there on the floor. Just key stretches to free things up.
Find the lanes. One shot.
A free throw off from Fox.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Oubre outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 8 now on the night. Booker against Hield. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Well, not too many complaints about that trip to the line. He's gotten them a lot of points up there tonight.
Fox dishes to Dedmon, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. 6-point game. Charge inside. Defended by Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You're trying to deal with the size of Sark, Kevin. I mean, inside, he's good. He's good at drawing the contact.
And he makes the first. That one is no good.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
Here's Rubio, and again it's the Suns missing.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes.
Well, last year, Harrison Barnes traded at the deadline from Dallas to Sacramento. Dallas looking ahead and decided to move Barnes, who was in the midst of a tough season.
So he gets them both. It didn't take much for the Kings, Chris, to jump on the chance to add someone like Barnes.
Yeah, he had a tough year last year, but not too long ago, Barnes was a player giving you almost 20 a night on the wing. The Kings see him as a player in his prime to serve as a leader to this young core.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Dedmon finds Bagley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. On defense, Phoenix trailing by 5. And here's Barnes for 3.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Fox passes to Hield. Dedmon trying to break free. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Bagley. Shots good by Dedmon.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Saric outside. Kicks to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Three-pointer. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Timeout called by the Kings. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Here's Fox. Count it. Good. Fox has got 21 in the game.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Suns trail by 4. They get a hand on it. Charge outside. Top of the key, Booker. Over Hield. No good from Booker. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Basket counts. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
A nice shot by Booker.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Fox, the bounce pass. Healed against Booker. Step back shot. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I like how Hill runs the pick and roll. If he gets any separation off the screen, he's ready to fire.
Fox against Rubio. Pass to Oubre. Launches it. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Hield. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Good on both. And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Rubio. Rubio against Fox. Hield from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game.
One of the most lethal shooters in the league. All he'll need is a little daylight, and he's set.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Booker with it. Picked up by Bagley. The 8-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Kings leading now by 8. And now the Kings fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. They'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, we've seen Hill take a leap, becoming a more confident and assertive scorer and a leader for this team.
Both free throws good from Hield. Suns trail by 10. Here's Booker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. Now, here's Fox. He feeds it to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
This is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
Suns trail by 10. Booker with it. That one, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Looking to get it going. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Bagley, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
A tenacious offensive rebound. I mean, Bagley uses his athleticism so well to collect second chance opportunities.
Out left to the wing for the three. Offensive rebound, and Ayton stays with it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Barnes looking around. Here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 23.
He's considered one of the quickest guys in the game. Fox, he really hurts defenses on these takes.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Booker against Hield. Booker right side. Steps back and drains the jump shots. Booker's got 17 points here in the second half. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Feeds it to Dedmon. Back to Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Bagley with the bucket.
With a multifaceted offensive skill set, Bagley's more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Here's Booker. Scoring at will. He's had it going on offense.
And it's not as if the defense hasn't focused on it, but he is just at a level right now offensively where you cannot deny it.
And that one is good. Booker's got 30 points. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Kings.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
And he knocks down the first one.
But at this stage of his career, Barnes knows who he is. He's a glue guy who does a bit of everything out there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Reza comes in for Marvin Bagley. James checked in for Hield. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Barnes hits them both.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Joseph finds Ariza. Outside, Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Ariza no up. Now Bridges. Here's Diallo. And the rejection by James. On the wing, Barnes. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.